It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now Dobbins again on second down. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. The Ravens had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But if they can get out of this with a split, knowing they'll get those home games later in the season, it could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now. And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Back to throw. Gunter. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
And Andrews lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
That one good for 26 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Gunter. Got a man, Slayton. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Gunter. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2. And they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Off play action. Gunter. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Gunter. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Are things looking much rosier for them here in week 2? They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. Back to throw. Gunter. Escaping the pressure right. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Looking to throw. Gunter flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Well, they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Look at you. Off play action. Gunter. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Off the play fake. Gunter. Out to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gunter. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's thrown for a touchdown pass and... off play action. Gunter. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Off the play fake. Gunter steps away. Once again, he finds Slayton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Gunter. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10. Off play action. Gunter. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Dobbins. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Off the play fake. Gunter. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Gunter, flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next one. Off play action. Gunter. That ball caught by Slayton. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Off the play fake. Gunter. Got his man on the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll go again with Dobbins. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. Gunter. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Off the play fake. Gunter. Complete again to Bateman. What a game he's having. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side taken in by Slayton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Looking to throw. Gunter. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Gunter. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Gunter. going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They go play action here on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gunter. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Another run here with Dobbins. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 73 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down. Gunter eluding the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Wormley in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into